When we came into the industry, what we learned was the number one problem, trying to find staff and trying to fill shifts. And what was happening was, most of the people we're talking to were relying very heavily on agency, which is extremely expensive. And so our real focus right now is to help them schedule from the inside out. And what we try to do is make it as simple as just ordering a pizza to fill a shift internally with your existing team. Every single shift that you can fill internally without going out, it makes it can help with retention. It makes the team stronger. You're helping somebody that works for you pick up extra work that they wanted. You might be helping somebody that needed to get out of a shift without having to call out. That could prevent an awkward situation that could lead to employee turnover. And you're saving just quite a bit of money. We have a web app that people can work on from, say like their laptop. Lots of nice tools to build the schedule and get everything ready and manage things. But we have a free staff app and a free manager app for the managers to use as they're moving around the building. This is what the manager app looks like. When they glance at this, they would see that who they have on the schedule that day working. And say Jill here was scheduled to work, but they don't see her. They can just swipe left and call her or text her right through the app and find out what's going on. And maybe that's a call out. They can tap this one button and the system will automatically create the open shift, notify a filtered list of everybody that can perform Jill's job code and is available to work at that time. And then those folks can pick up the shift. Say Jill had COVID and you're having to quarantine her and she might be on the schedule for 8 shifts during that time. A lot of times that's when the scheduler panics and they're like, oh gosh, there's 8 shifts. I'm gonna have to make 97 phone calls. I'm just gonna call the agency and it's done with. And then the management of the building, they might not even realize that happened until they saw the payroll and spent just thousands of extra dollars just on those 8 shifts. And with SchedulePop, that same, they could hit quarantine. Say somebody quit and they were on the schedule for 21 shifts. You hit the one button, auto creates all 21, sends them out. So just the idea is for it to be really easy to use, like approving a time off request or a swap. It's just, you can tap on the thumbs up, thumbs down. Same on the staff side, they have an app. They can see the shifts that they're scheduled for. They can see the shifts that are available for them to pick up and manage that, make time off requests, things like that, just easy to do. Say you forgot to ask for time off and then you realize, your significant other reminded you that you got to go to a wedding on Thursday, but they scheduled you for a shift. That's an awkward conversation to have with the manager and put it off, you procrastinate. That can turn into a call out. That can turn into a no call, no show.
With this tool, we're actually allowing you to see how your daily staffing is affecting your star rating every day. So this is, you're putting this information here, and then what it does in the schedule is it's showing you right there on the schedule on a daily basis where you're going, like as it relates to PPD. So it's keeping you in the rails as it relates to your census. We do manage certifications and your budget as well, folks, and that shows up on the schedule. And as you move people around, it's automatically, changing that information in the system. Skilled nursing clients really, really love this tool. It's basically how are you doing your star rating via your census PPD and stuff like that. So now you no longer have to manually do this. You enter in your adjustment factors, you enter in your target PPDs, all the things that you're now having to manually calculate, and the system's going to tell you what your targeted star rating is going to be based off of the information you put in here. And so you can do it this way, or you can do it by hours, whatever it makes the most sense for your location, and set it for whatever period. And then the census number here can get pulled over directly from Experience Care.